Welcome, modern day mystics, fellow truth seekers, James and Justin back again, and it has been a long time since we have reacted to a Christian praise and worship thing. Every now and then, we've done it's like one a year. We'll just throw one out there where we react to praise and worship. It's just fascinating. It's like one of the things I like the best about, say, evangelical or Christianity is their praise stuff. It's a good show. It's kind of interesting, but it's also fascinating to watch it now as an outsider evolve over time. Mm-hmm. So the one we're going to react to here, this is done by Planetshakerstv. It's called Higher Praise, and it's a more upbeat one. The ones we reacted to in the past were like stadiums filled with slow music and people prostrating themselves. This is an upbeat version. So let's see where the praise is at.
And don't get me wrong when I say it's a good show. I don't mean that as sarcastically or jerkishly as you might assume. What I mean is, if you're in a Christian worship thing, whether you're a Christian or not, if you allow yourself to be moved by the Spirit, so to speak, and get into it, it has the potential to be a moving experience. I actually mean that. And a lot of the songs are melodically beautiful.
Anyway, guys, we won't keep you waiting. Let's get into it.
Okay, so
nothing like some good old-fashioned Baptist.
Before you think that we're just lame or something like that for being into this, I invite you to take a different perspective, because we're not Christians, but we did grow up with it, and maybe that colors things here a little bit, like a natural comfortableness with this. But let me ask you something: what could be more heavenly than such a variety, other than there doesn't seem to be many old people there. They're all young. But I'm saying they're all different races, and they're having a blast. It's what do you want from heaven? Everybody together singing and dancing. There's 50 people on the stage even performing. There's almost the same amount of people on the stage as there are in the audience. Everybody's having a good time. Mm-hmm. And rather than being because there's people that you would watch this and you imagine they'd be irritated. They would only be aware of the greater picture. Okay, I understand that it's a religion and what religions have done over time. That's why I said, in the realm of aesthetics, you know what I mean? The realm of do you want to have a good time or not? What's your idea of a good time? Being hammered, being in a club drunk doing this? Yeah. They're probably not even drunk. There's no booze there. They're actually having a good time. Yeah. They look like they're having a good time. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So why the premium on reasons for having a good time? Well, if I knew that it was a bad time, I knew the reasons for them celebrating were wrong, I couldn't have a good time. I would say, well, for the people that are interested in what this guy has to say, you don't have to be subject to the world's whims like that won't allow themselves to enjoy something because of what it's couched within. Yeah. You could wander into a church like this, just don't talk to anybody, because they'll be like, Jesus is the Lord, right? If you're actually, I'm an atheist, that's when you would see sometimes a different thing, possibly. But to be there looks like a good time. Yeah. Doesn't it? I mean, maybe they're all actors. I don't know. I've been at worship services where everybody is being moved.
No matter what you do, there'll always be some people that can, find a problem with what you're doing. So And it doesn't matter, right? It's like you don't need everyone to love you. And I'm sure the more traditional brands of Christianity out there might be like, whatever that is, that's not worshiping God.
Well, imagine
but
you
who's
went
to say, right?
Imagine you went to like a Hindu version. By the way, we reacted to the Marilyn Manson falling backwards video.
Yeah,
we were like, we were just as into that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the problem would be is like, well, I don't care. I'll go to a Hindu ceremony and get into it the same way they're doing and smile and have a good time. It's like inappropriate. To the world that wants to put up boundaries, I'm just saying you are free in ways that others are not. There's people that are free and they can enjoy things you can't. You're just only limited if you can't appreciate. Mm-hmm. You're not like freer by being limited. Like, my limitations make me free. That doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Am I making a good point?
All right, guys. We'll play this out to the end and we'll see you there.
Gotta step in faith. I can see them giants fall in Jesus' name. For this reason I was made to celebrate every day, and even on the mountaintop, in the valley, through the fire, through every circumstance. When it's good, when I'm blessed, giving thanks, through every circumstance. The sun sets free is free indeed, 'cause the Spirit of God brings liberty. I will sing, I declare, I got victory. I'ma turn my praise up for my G-O-D.
Put their arms around each other.
It's hot as anything.
Go ahead and do your dance like David Joe. Go ahead and praise him, walk down Jericho. I'ma put my praise on, unstoppable. Every chain falling off, let my people go. Go ahead and do your dance like David Joe. Go ahead and praise him, walk down Jericho. I'ma put my praise on, unstoppable. Every chain falling off, let my people go. Let my people go. Sing, go ahead and do your dance like David Joe. Go ahead and praise him, walk down Jericho. I'ma put my praise on, unstoppable. Every chain falling off, let my people go. Let my people go.
I wanted so bad to think of like a relevant rock band that was a comparison to the type of music there. I couldn't think of anything. It's trying
Like a contemporary?
yeah, just something that everyone would know, like Linkin Park or something.
Keep it up, Christians. Keep getting together and praising. That's one of the rightest things you do is that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would make your Jesus proud. Seeing everybody, they literally get their arms around each other going like this.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a part of that, I don't know. Like, I understand we all got like trauma and issues and it's like, I don't like being touched. But I'm saying in a more basic thing, like they've got that right. It's innocent, you know what I mean? They're having a party together, and even the lyrics are like, they're not overly biblical. they're like, where God is, that's what was the one line about something like where the Spirit of God is, that's where things are good or something.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. I'm like, yeah, and that's one of the rightest things you got. Just that might carry Christianity into the future is the ability to get together, not hiding somewhere and whipping yourself wearing a chastity suit.
Yeah, Christianity among the Abrahamic faiths, in my opinion, does a good job of evolving and kind of like assimilating wherever it finds itself in certain respects. Sometimes I find here's just a tiny little criticism though. I find, especially with evangelicals though, is that we have a really hard time finding ones that are open to kind of like put themselves out there with different groups that aren't a part of them, to like have conversations, just from my experience.
Well, what are we even talking about? Yeah, there's got to be some ideology, or else you'd be like, why is the theme of this God? If you went up to somebody and you were like, I'm actually not a Christian, I'm just here having a good time. Like if it wasn't like because I've been in churches before where, you know, somebody gets overly questiony or something, or somebody reveals that they're not actually buying this as much, and things can get a little bit awkward. It's like, well, but you acknowledge Jesus is Lord, right? And then things always do. If the ideological message is deeply rooted, then like it's awkward to be there and not be. That's why I said, you know, they're just dancing and singing. You know, if you can give into that and be part of the group, it's a good time. But I understand.
I'm talking about kind of like, just to be a little bit more specific, getting out of that bubble a bit. I'd like to see Protestant Christians in general having more conversations with people who don't have the same beliefs as them. I think it'd be, and not on TikToks where guys are trying to debunk them. I'm just having regular sit-down conversations with people. Talking about their, you know, non-threatening, just sharing beliefs, just sharing.
We've had guests on this. We've interviewed people that have, like, you know, when you get into an open conversation with them and it's open and it's not hostile and there's no debate, I've been pleasantly surprised time after time with the guests that we talk to. Their open discourse, even when the bottom line is that they are going to stick with what they were raised, the traditional route they've had, but they're open. They can, you know, they're open to other things. It's just the conclusion, which isn't that crazy that somebody arrives at, is, well, if this isn't absolutely true, like they'll find a verse that says, if Jesus didn't actually do this, then I'm an idiot for believing it. I think that's like in the Bible somewhere, something along the lines of, if Jesus didn't actually die and come back from the grave, then we're fools for believing this or something. I'm like, why did you put that in there? You know what I mean? Like, anyway, because people have this also, as much as it's nice to be open, we have this tendency and need, seeming need to be like, get real solidified in why we're doing what we're doing, which is like the robber of fun. You ever wonder why the cool kid or the cool person is always cool? It's because they don't have that. They're like, I don't care about anything. And then you hate them and need to wait for the other shoe to drop. And then they're going to pay for that though, right? And there, I was right. Don't loosen up. You know what I mean? The wisest don't wrestle with such petty things.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our reaction on this. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone till next time, stay spiritual.